Uluwatu, Bali, the best part of Bali, out and about in Bamboo Gym. We got Ye, Kanye playing in the background. That only means one thing, that we're gonna flex on these hybrid people out here, because that's the gym that Bamboo is all about. And we're gonna show these guys how you really should be training, and show these guys that it's not about how much you can make it look like you're lifting, but how big the size of your freaking arms is. Alright? It's not about the cars, but the size of the arm hanging out of the window. And today we're hitting a classic delts and back workout. So if you're struggling to grow your back, make sure to do these exercises. Study what we're going to be doing today, incorporate into your daily routine, and I'll guarantee you that you explode your back and turn your back into some freaking Ninja Turtle back shelf or whatever. Let's get it, man. First thing we're doing today, we're gonna do a upper back movement. Typically, I always start my back days hitting lats, simply because lats are king, lats are superior. They're by far the biggest muscle group of your back. So if you want to have the biggest visual impact on how big your back is, you need to focus on lats. However, I'm training my back twice a week, as everyone always should, everything twice frequency. And the second day, every other day, I like to start with a little bit of upper back, simply because you prioritize it a bit more that way. So it's not like 100% of the volume in a week is all lats focused. It's more like 75% lats focused. So today we're starting with an upper back movement, and we're gonna go heavy. And we're gonna be training outside, because here we can train without a shirt. The lighting is gonna be sick. We're gonna be starting with T-bar rows, typically speaking, but because we don't have that out here, we're gonna do bent over barbell rows. Let's get it, man. Elbows 45-degree backwards, move the scapula front and back, and squeeze that stuff, and focus on the lengthened position, because that's where the real gains are at. Let's go. Everything we're gonna do today is gonna be 2 sets maximally. Reason being is because if I only do 2 sets, it allows me to hit my total recoverable volume with hitting my muscles from more different and multiple angles, which tends to become a little bit beneficial when you become super advanced. When you're a beginner, you kind of just want to focus on a few and become very skilled at doing those exercises, meaning improving your mechanical tension, motor unit adaptation, blah blah blah, freaking skills, right? But that's like 13 years in, you're gonna be pretty developed in all of these things. So it adds and makes more sense to hit it more from multiple angles and trying to progressively overload that way, because only on mechanical tension it's gonna become a little bit harder at some point, right? In addition, what I like about this is you want to always kind of treat every set like it's the last you'll ever do. And if you do 4 sets and you jump in on that exercise, you're probably going to be like more likely to say, nah, I'll just leave a little bit in the tank in the first 2 sets because I got 4 anyway. But if you only have 2 sets, they're going to be jumping in like, damn bro, I got to get the most out of all of these. So psychologically, it makes you train with more quality, which is super important. Like, there should be part of your kind of identity and your training philosophy to say, every time I hit the gym, I don't half-ass anything, no shitty workouts, no sloppy workouts. There's a big difference between working out and actually training. And every time I come in, I allow, or I demand myself to get the most out of it. Like, everyone has a high and a low when it comes to training input. When it comes to this, you kind of want to make sure, at least that was what I was thinking when I was driving as a teenager to high school in the winter, 14 freaking kilometers. I was evaluating how I was kind of doing in the gym, and I came to the conclusion that I wasn't pushing myself hard enough. So I decided, hey, I realized that there's kind of a high and a low when it comes to input. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make sure from now on that my bare minimum dedication, my lowest low of input is going to be higher than somebody else's high. And that was the standard. Set the standard. And that should include always going balls to the wall hard on every set that you do. Next exercise, we're going to be doing lat focused pull-ups. A typical pull-up, how most people do it, so chest to bar, elbows this way, it's not lat focused, guys. It's going to be rear delt focused because you're putting in a 45-degree angle, scapula, shoulder blade movement, that's upper back, okay? We want to be hitting lats with this one, lower lats. So what I'm going to be doing, shoulders down, forward, and then roll with my elbows like this. And now we get lat engagement. Guys, next one is going to be a unilateral dumbbell row, and it's going to be lat focused again. A bit different than what you would typically see. Typically people who do this, they go stand and they row like this. But that's going to be again shoulder blade movement and activation, which is going to allow you to hit more of the upper back, right? You want to focus on lats again, the biggest muscle group, the biggest impact on your back size. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep my elbow fairly close to my body and row with my elbow into my pocket. That will disengage any upper back and put all the tension on my lower lat, right? It's going to look something like this. You can load this off a bit heavier than normally, simply because your lat is a much bigger muscle group and therefore going to be a much stronger muscle group than all other back muscles. Just in the beginning, focus on quality and technique and all these sort of things, because without it, it's going to be useless. But once you get that nailed down, you can really start to spam this and overload. It has a great loading capacity, as it's called, meaning you can keep building on this for a long time. So instead of rowing here, I row here. Next one for rear delts, unilateral one, simply because unilaterally allows you to focus on the muscle that you're trying to hit with more quality, because your brain is better at concentrating on one side than on two. So if you can, time efficiency wise, try to incorporate unilateral movements here and there. You'll as well get rid of some certain muscular imbalances. So that's what we're going to be doing now. This is called the Meadows row, RIP John Meadows. Great exercise, great mind, and we're going to be spamming rear delts with this one. Rear delts, you have to go inside here. Nice little tropical way into it. It's pretty busy, but look guys, other than all the functional stuff, the bamboo, we got this stuff right here. Oh, careful. There we go. Rear delt flies. Instead of going 90 degrees out, I go a little bit down because If this is for the raise of the rear delt, you want to get more traps already again. So you go 45-degree angle down. Very interested to reach your best physique this summer and you want to like build 10 kilo muscle, lose 10 kg of fat and achieve your dream physique, ultimate body recomposition, hit the link in my bio. We'll set up a one-on-one strategy meeting consultation and we'll look what you need to do to kind of get a solid concrete plan to help you achieve your dream physique, because no one ever achieved their dream physique by accident, guys. There's always been a very concrete, solid plan behind it. In order to get to the next level, you're gonna need a next level approach. If you don't know how to do it, seek help. Go to an expert. An expert is someone who's already there and ran into all the problems along the way and knows how to fix them. So if you want to get there quick and kind of get rid of all the guesswork and have a guarantee that you'll be able to do it, link in bio, guys. Thanks for watching. Good luck. See you in the next one. And stay large and in charge. Bye bye.